What is going on, everyone? I finally wanted to hop on here and introduce myself. My name is Liz Mazurek. I am a full time ceramic artist, and I have been working in clay for the past decade, and I am in love with her. Clay is my life. So, I wanted to show you what it's like in a day in the life. So today I am preparing to do a glaze firing in my gas kiln, and in order to do that, we have to have pots. So I am unloading a bisque, and wait, hold on. Do you guys remember that guy, Will It Blend, here on YouTube, where he chucks random shit into a blender? I literally think about that every time I mix glazes.
Will it blend? That is the question.
What? He lives rent free. I think about the dust. I think about everything.
Pad smoke. Don't breathe this.
Yeah, it's only natural, I think. But the next part of my day is mixing up a new batch of my base glaze. I need a bunch so I can dip some of my bigger pieces, and mixing glazes is so freeing because you can mix a million recipes, you can test a bunch of things, you can be surprised every single time you fire that kiln. The next part of my process is getting the insides of my pots glazed, which is actually one of my favorite parts because it is pretty mindless and very simple as compared to my actual glaze day, which I will explain later. It's more brutal than this, but this will allow all that moisture from this initial glaze to travel through the piece and out into the open world where it will dry overnight and be ready to glaze tomorrow. All right, I'm starting to sweat now, but I want to make cone packs and then be out of the heat. And for those of you that are not heavily into clay, a cone pack is the holy grail of the high fire kiln. You kind of need these to let you know what temperature the kiln is at, and they have no business being all these cute colors. So, what they do, they're little ceramic pieces that melt at different temperatures, and they let me know what temperature we're at in the kiln during the firing process. And I kind of love putting these things together. So the little clay thing right here is actually called wadding, and it is not entirely clay. It has a refractory material. Let's not get into all the details here just yet. But this is the little boat, the vessel that helps these things stay in place. And I will take the time now to just say thanks for being here. I'm really excited to start this YouTube journey because I actually have a ton to say, and I've always documented my life through short little 30-second snippets, and I think it's time to grow up. So, thank you for being here. Here's a little ASMR of this stabbing. Look at those beautiful cone packs. Anyways, thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next.